it's taking forever. My computer's purpose. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's alive. It's alive. Doki Doki. Hey guys, Megatron here from the hub, back with another video. And this video is probably gonna suck because I am ill right now. I can literally feel the deadness in my voice. So it's gonna be a fun time doing that Natsuki, isn't it? Oh god, this is why I have a cup of water with me. And you. I'm so goddamn dead. We're doing another episode of Doki Doki. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. Hint hint nudge nudge. How did you say it? Sexting. Yeah, that's it. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but was it before long I was already starting learning more about her. She has nice boobs. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club. That wasn't even me stuttering for one. That's generally just missing the Z. It's missing the Z. I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. Not like we text each other all the time or anything. It's not like I like you or anything, Sayori. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? Yeah, she sort of has crippling depression, doesn't she? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. These characters are very interesting and the music's cut out. This can't be a good thing, there's a little devil inside us all, isn't there? Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. My soul's been sold to a cupcake as well. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a bit of a habit, simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Oh boy. The house is quiet. Yeah, I couldn't tell by the lack of music. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. She has crippling depression. What's she gonna do? Head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Apollo! Oh god, yep, the high voices are gonna kill me. I can already see it. Goodbye, voice. Hello, Sayori. Hello, Natsuki, but you're gonna murder me. Oh god. I can do this. I will do this. Hi, Apollo! I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I'm also ill today. I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognise the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Jesus, Sayori, hoarder much? Then again, I can't really talk. I'm a massive hypocrite in that regard. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you, you absolute pleb. God, I'm so dead. It makes such bad life choices sometimes. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Yuri had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me, obviously. I thought, like, for someone who tries to act smart and ends up having some really smart moments, you're really quite the idiot, aren't you? It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then? Yep. There's more silence between us. Hey Apollo, can I tell you something? I kind of have crippling depression, if you couldn't tell by all the poems you write and I write. So like, sort of, can you like, I don't know, like totally date me or something? Oh, why did I switch to how Monica speaks? Like, she uses like, oh god, I'm turning into a stereotypical white teenager. And Monica uses likes and totallys, like a natural teenager that's from the Western world would. There's more silence between us. Zuri stares in a random direction. Hello, Closet, how are you? Everything about her behaviour is really uncharacteristic. Apollo, I need to tell you that Natsuki and I are lesbian. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Zuri smiled, shaking her head. Now it's just my crippling depression. Don't worry, child. I feel like I just channeled my inner Towley from South Park, but also failed miserably at the same time. That's no good, Apollo. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. So Yuri! I grabbed Zuri by the shoulder. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I thought you had gotten good over the years, but it turns out you haven't gotten good, you absolute pleb. I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. Just tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Zuri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Apollo. You really put me in a Natsuki, Apollo. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? My crippling depression, duh. What are you talking about, Zuri? I've definitely rambled that crippling depression joke way too much. You know what? I don't care. I'll do what I want. You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Apollo? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. You could call it crippling. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because you're an idiot. Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Well, one good damn reason would be to fix that calendar in your room so it's not broken and torn. Jesus. That would be a good start. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? There is no reason, other than one. But I can't tell you that reason. I can only ask the question, and you must give me the answer. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Why go to school? Why eat? Because sometimes you really can't be bothered to deal with the starvation in your stomach. Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? This surprisingly hits home really hard and is making me really depressed myself, actually. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Yuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did you really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why Yuri? Why is that you never told me about this? There's a van outside my house, and it stopped in its tracks. I will vomit if it dares try to come to this door. It almost feels like I've been betrayed as you. Feel like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. Oh, it's gone. Oh, I know, it just slowly drove down like 5 centimeters. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand it all, Apollo. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. And I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. No, God, this really does hit home. Like, if you're depressed, then you have very little self-worth. So, sometimes that expresses itself as being very apathetic towards other people and not caring about them. But sometimes it also expresses itself like how Yuri is expressing it, as only wanting to make the people around her happy, because that's the only reason there is to do anything. And sometimes there's also the underlying feeling that I can give myself some self-worth if I have a purpose, and that purpose is to make everybody else happy, because I have worth. If other people feel good around me, that's my purpose. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone else in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Oh God, I'm going to be like snotting all of this video. So that's another thing, because if you like someone, like how Yuri likes to play her, and you're trying to make them happy, sometimes the only way to make the person you like happy is to make yourself feel terrible, because you don't think that they'd be happy with you, or you think that what they need is somebody that can keep making them happy and isn't a burden. And this is how Yuri feels. Her self-worth is placed on making other people happy, and the person that she wants to be happy the most is the player. But that makes her feel like really bad. It makes her feel really bad because she wants to be with him, but would just feel like even more of a burden than if you just left him be. Oh God, this is a depressing episode, isn't it? You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Yuri, but I don't need to understand. I should probably take some ibuprofen. It's up here on top of my computer. I'm gonna do that now. I'm high on that ibuprofen. It's so good. Bristol Laboratories code BL501. Did somebody just knock on the door? I'm not answering that. Screw that man. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. And then there's the person on the receiving end, which will just end up making the person feel worse because they're trying to be helpful, but that only makes the depressed person feel more like a burden. I need a cup of water. No, Apollo. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face even though her character sprite has no tears. Oh, there we go. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace Doki Doki Study Club. Apollo. Sayori, no care if you feel selfish. Oh my God, my throat. Death and destruction. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Apollo. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. I don't know how long I can handle this recording anymore. Oh God. No, don't Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Apollo, Yuri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want her to know is I care. You have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make all these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me, or I will literally smack you the hell up, Yuri. I'll get mad if you don't, so you told you I'll smack you up. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Apollo. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. Festival is tomorrow? Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's all I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all the days, it has to be the one where I have other plans with the purple-haired person. We all know that purple hair is best hair because purple hair equals big boobs. Don't at me on that. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'll be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. I'm too crippling depressed to hang out with you. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Tomorrow's another day. And I played my bets on that not being a good day. Just 50-50 odds. Oh wait, I want to do a thing. How do I do a thing? Window. Sorry. I just wanna. I see you riding around town with the girl I know, and I'm like, forget you. I don't know. I need interlude music. Who wants the Mumbo number 5? A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Erica by my side. A little bit of Tina's all I need. A little bit of Rita's all I need. A little bit of Tina's what I see. A little bit of Sandra and the sun. A little bit of Mary all night long. A little bit of Jessica, here I am. A little bit of you makes me your man. I say goodbye to you, Theory, and exit house. On the way home, I find myself still uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I mean, have you seen her? Damn. I think Theory is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I'm telling you, this is not going to go well. I highly doubt that no matter what happens, this will just go terribly. Because normally when people keep saying how good something's going to be, like in cartoons and stuff, it's not going to go well. It's going to go absolutely awful. This is going to be great. I should just focus on what's ahead of me, and that is absolute terribleness. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. I'm also ill today. I think we're all ill today, Apollo. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have always texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that is true. I didn't think of that for some reason. I don't want to speak with you over the phone. I just want to touch your skin. You're nice. skin. Oh, that actually hurts. Too hot. It should be common sense to do something like that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. See, you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Well, you don't look in there, that's where I keep all of my hentai, specifically the yaoi. It's not sure it's fresh, which is in purposes of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm telling you, there's a yaoi in there. You don't want to see that, Yuri. Wait, Yuri. She's gonna write so many stories about Natsuki and Sayori. Just you wait, her name is Yuri. It just has to happen. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap, as if she's making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements. I feel like my insides are gonna come out of my throat any second. Anyways, you know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles, Netflix. Oh wow, didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will just stop by out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I'm intense. Apollo, get out. I don't care if this is your house. Just get out. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. That's actually really terrible. It's something that I really like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Tell me more. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little and stay away from that goddamn desk drawer. Relax. I brought something for relaxation. I'm gonna use them during a poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Dead voice trying to do things on tablet while recording. Not working. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages for her bag. She pulled out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on my way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light a room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be pretty neat. That's pretty neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. You know, just to not make the mood too harsh, you could put it. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Unsurprisingly. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favourite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. I baked it. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small console. If I'm honest, I absolutely hate aromatherapy. No matter what scent it is, I would just always hate it. Like I even bought I bought this lavender scent when I can't remember what it's called, but a Hindu place where I bought lavender scents there. And Lord, do I hate incense. Wow, that smells wonderful. No, it doesn't. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. Let's Google this. It smells like a little sweet and flowery, right? This doesn't tell me what the mood is at all, Yuri. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. Relaxation? Okay, let's find this out. Although I'm typing with one hand, so my arm doesn't get in the way of the camera. I'm usually a lot faster typer than this. Hey, Jasmine, it's Prozac. We should give some of that to Yuri. Oh, I'm dead. Yes, we're literally doing it. And to ease depression and childbirth in addition. Oh, okay, so. Jasmine has been known to ease depression in childbirth in addition to enhance libido. If you don't know what that means, libido is sex drive, so Yuri's trying to get freaking here. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. I'm already dead and I'm only halfway through this recording. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several balls of thin ribbon. What are these for? Well, they're for the bondage I want to do with you. Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. We will be using it to engage in interesting endeavours while Netflix plays in the background. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be useful? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. And behind it shall be you and I, engaging in some very Jasmine libido enhancing activities. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some people to peek inside and record us. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Yes, that's so. I hope you find me most satisfactory, Apollo. Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Those are very red cheeks, they're pretty orange, aren't they? Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Apollo. You can write as many characters as you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together till us get to it. Carefully draw a character on each paper, doing my best to manage my handwriting. I can feel the weep flowing through me because, you know, Japanese characters. They look, you know, you can just put one and be done. But with the English language, you can't just be like, I'm gonna put a letter in, have this have significant meaning, can ya? Oh god. So much weave in this game. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate design of waves etched into it. Hey Apollo, did you know that? I'm very, deeply into BDSM. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That would actually sound... I love gently tinted blue things. It's just when you get this lovely pale blue, or this like lovely, deep viridian turquoise colour. Those are my favourite shades of blue and greens. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. It looks hella fancy. My name's Max. I can't do a voice. I can't even remember what it sounded like. And I meant Chloe. Damn it, she's the one that says hella like a pleb. Well. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. I only have reason to judge severely. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. Thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. And I cut myself with them, as shown by my poems. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. I only cut myself. There's nothing that big. Oh my god. You're laughing. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. I love the blue on it. I can just imagine a blue that's describing that, and I need that blue in my life. I mean, purple's my favourite colour. But I also have my favourite colours in 13 shades of certain colours. So, really nice pale blues with like very light steely undertones and deep viridian turquoises. So I have my pens down here. I would have shown an example, but I don't, so it's really depressing. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it around and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Hard. I think I'm actually going to end this video here. I'm really sorry it's only half an hour instead of like me trying to aim for an hour. But I really just can't. I'm too ill to keep this up. I'm sorry, children. So just make love to that subscribe button, kiss it, spank it, do whatever you have to really show that subscribe button and notification bell your love. Leave a comment. If your name is Elfie Harding, please get some more advice from the elvish ones. Actually, go to the hard ones. That's what you descend from, so they probably have better advice for you. And don't forget to chuck a playing card at that like button. And that's only because someone pack of cards out of the corner of my eyes. But screw you, I say what I want. Thanks so much for watching. This is Mega Trio from the Hub. Don't know why it's called a Hub. I just dropped one of my dry clay pieces. It's Mega Trio signing out.